everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to share with you some goodies that arrived in the post today. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because when I posted my creativity boxes, I had so many of you asking where I purchased the items that I decorated my packages with that were inside the creativity box. And I got them off Etsy, and I got them from a shop that I have been using now for a good 18 months. It is one of my favourite go-to shops on Etsy for getting stationery items for my collages, my washi tapes, my labels, etc. And it's called Giftsmilee. I will put the link down below, and I will put in the description box details of all the items that I've got in my package here. But before I open this package, which I have had a quick look inside, look, it's gorgeous. I want to show you this, and this is some of the goodies that I've purchased to date from that shop. So I have, as you can see, I have a good supply here of bits and bobs that I have bought over the last 18 months. I love everything that I get from this shop. It's just amazing quality. This grid masking tape I use all the time. You will have seen it in my collages. You peel off the back, rip it up and use it on collages. You can stamp on it. It's brilliant, and I even use the backing as well. It's just great stuff. So this is one of my go-to staples, and this came from Giftsmilee. You will also, let me just wrap that round. As you can see, I use hairbands for all my washi tapes, well, for everything really. They're brilliant. You will also have seen these vellum pieces or pages that I use all the time. I use them, the last time I used them was probably in the Oriental accordion fold books, but I certainly use them on the black envelopes, if you remember, in the creativity boxes, just with a little bit of wax and what else did I use? With wax and just some twine wrapped around. Just really, really simple, and it just makes a very, very effective decoration. So I use these all the time. I also use these, which are their ticket notebooks. You will have seen me pop some of these in those little ephemera folders that I made. They have oodles of designs. You get about, I think you get about 50 sheets in a single pack for about £3. Oodles of designs with a couple of designs in each. A lot of the labels that were in that ephemera folder that I made, and again I'll put all the links down below so you can see, they were all labels from this Giftsmilee shop in Etsy. With these you get 30 of these little sheets for about £3. Also another one I use are these little miniature stickers. Now these are about the size of a postage stamp, and these are kind of like nature stickers, so there's botanical pictures. There are some animals in these. I've probably used them all because I've had this pack for absolutely ages and I can't get to the end of it. But these are ideal. They have a slight sheen to them, but if I want them absolutely flat matte, then I just put a coat of Ranger Multi-Matte Medium over the top, and you lose all that sheen. I mean, they are picking up a lot of sheen at the moment under the light. Yeah, there's one of the animals. I think there was a rabbit and some squirrels, some deer, as well as botanical images. So again, those are about, I think they're about £1 in the shop, so the prices are really good. So I've been waiting excitedly for this to arrive for some time now. So it's taken about 3 weeks to get here, and I've been champing at the bit for it to arrive, because there is a style of journaling that is quite minimalistic. I call it Oriental Journaling, and it's almost a mix between journaling and collaging, and I really want to give it a go. I love collaging, as you know, and I just think I really want to see how this will go and see how I manage doing this. So I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. This is what I've bought all these goodies for. So let me pop all these off to one side and show you what I've bought. So first things first, I've bought one of these gorgeous notebooks. Now they had various colours in these notebooks. I chose the green, but you can get shades of red, shades of blue, and almost like a fawn colour or a craft colour. And what I particularly like about it, this is just the label that's, or the packaging label that's come off it. I'm going to keep that because it's vellum and I will use that in my collaging. What I particularly like about these is that, say if you choose the green book like I have, all the pages inside are green. If you choose the red one, again, all the pages are red. But they're different shades and different textures. And just look at this, it's absolutely lovely. So we're picking up quite a bit of shadow here at the moment, but I hope, can you see that there's a lovely linear texture on this? There you go. If I turn it over, you can see it a lot better. So there's that texture on that page, and then you go to this page, and this one equally has a beautiful feel and a beautiful texture to it. And this one is a lot smoother. You can probably see that it's a slightly thinner paper as well. I just maybe pop my hand underneath it, you can see maybe. And then this paper, look at this. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. And then back to this. So I just think this is going to be an absolute treat, having a go at this Oriental journaling. And I think that's, yeah, there's a vellum page in there as well. It's going to be lovely. I think I'm really going to enjoy myself. Whether I'm going to be any good at it remains to be seen, but I so wanted to give it a try. And when I saw this notebook in Giftsmilee, I had to go over and get it. So to complement that, I've also got some beautiful stickers, and if I'm going to need to put those against a lighter background, aren't I, to show you. So this is these are their cherry blossom stickers, and as you can see, there's some little bits of Oriental script in there as well. Really pretty, really delicate. So I thought they would enhance any of the collaging I want to do. And then these, oh my goodness, look at these. Now these are, they're called flowers, well, just flower stickers, but I know that this one is called Deep Vegetation. And if I go in, excuse me, ripping away here, inside here are 3 sheets of stickers, and let me just do these in turn for you. Look at these. Now I specifically chose this Deep Vegetation collection because I wanted the greens to go with this this little notebook, but they have some other ones on there that are equally as beautiful, which would complement the other notebooks if you were more taken with one of the blue notebooks or say the red one. I have to say I was tempted to buy one of each colour, and I think I might have to go back. Having seen the quality and how this one looks, I might have to go back and treat myself, because they look absolutely amazing. And what I thought was, just opening to one of the darker pages, let's go for this page. On these sticker sheets, can you see there's almost like a lace sticker? I think that will be absolutely gorgeous as an embellishment on a darker background. And then if you pick up the cotton buds as well, they will look lovely. It's really not picking up in this light, I'm afraid, because it's quite dark here now. We've had a storm today and it's gone really, really dark outside, and plus also it's early evening. So I'm sorry about that. I don't have the best lighting set up here, but I'm sure you can see how lovely they are. And I think these cost me £3 or so, but I mean, there's oodles there. I mean, that is really going to keep me busy for a good while. So I've got those 2 packs of stickers. Then I've got some more labels. I mean, a girl can't have enough labels and little booklets, can she? And clearly I haven't. So I chose this little one. It's about 2 inches, maybe about 1 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And it's a little perpetual calendar. So if you were into, say, bullet journaling, or you kept a diary, then something like this would be ideal. But you can also use it for collaging as well. There's nothing to say you can't use these. And all the little labels that I use, you know, I use those for my collaging. I like that this has a little vellum, not vellum, acetate lid to it. So it's going to keep these nice and firm between the card backing and the front, and it's also going to keep them clean. And then with it being a perpetual calendar, I can always mark up the month and the date and fill in the details if I wanted to use it for that purpose. I'm not sure, I might use it for all sorts. Then I bought this one, which is a linear calendar. Let me open that. I'm going to keep all this packaging as well, because I'm going to make some acetate windows and things like that, and use those in my journal. And this is obviously months down the left hand side, and the numbers down the right hand side. And at the bottom it's whether it's sunny, rainy, windy or cloudy. I think I can delete all of those and just leave rainy, because that's what the weather's like here in the UK. It's awful, awful, awful. So there's about 50 sheets in here, as with this little one. And again, you've got the acetate top cover and a good decent card cover at the back. So I've got that one to use. Then these, oh, I love these when I saw them. Definitely couldn't resist these. These are, and again, I'm going to keep the belly band, because you know me, I love my Oriental texts, and I'm going to be using that. And these are quotes and different styles of handwriting. And I just couldn't resist these, because I could use them as they are, or obviously you can just rip out the font if you like a particular font or piece of calligraphy. But some of the quotes on it are just lovely. I just thought it would be really nice to have and include these and use them for layering as well in my journals, my junk journals, as well as this little one that I'm going to be starting within the next day or so. I'm not going to be able to resist it. I'm going to be starting tonight. I know I am, but I will show you how I get on with these little goodies. I'm not sure whether I'll be any good at it, but I like my collaging, and I've been champing at the bit to try this for a wee while, so I'm sure I'm going to have fun. Okay, so enough gabbling. Let me show you. This is some washi tape, and this is referred to as English dictionary, and as you can see, they're definitions of various words. So you've got happy and memory there. I have opened this so that you can see there's story there. There's a bit of paper still stuck on that one. There's love, there's today, there's sweet. So those would be lovely to include as part of a focal point for collaging. And then this one, this is called Poetry, and if I open this one, true to form, it's ripped. Just do that. There we go. Let's get it. It's always the way when you try. Oh, there we go. It's a separate piece. So I've not lost any of that at all. And there's various pieces of poetry on there. It'd be lovely. And again, I don't have to use the whole section. I can just choose odd words or odd sentences and use those in my journal. So that's going to be lovely. If you were a teardrop in my eye, for fear of losing you, I would never cry. And if the golden sun. Oh, that's lovely. So, I really am excited at the thought of using these. It's lovely. It's lovely. I feel like it's Christmas. These are dots. These are like Oriental bullet points. Each one of these will peel off. Let me get one here if I can. So if you are into, there you go, look how tiny these are. If you are into bullet journaling or something like that, then these would be fabulous for your bullet points. But they just make nice decorations on collages and things like that. As to do these are just dots again, and I chose the green one here because I wanted these shades of green to go with the green papers in the book. But I also have some Stamperia Hortensia paper, which I'm making a friendship journal page out of, and I wanted these shades to go with that. And again, just for decoration on my page or on a dangle or something like that. And you get oodles and oodles on these rolls. They're lovely. So lots of use I can get out of those. And then, because I love this so much, and it's one of my staple go-tos, I couldn't resist getting this one, which is the same thing, but with script on it. And if I just peel that up, there we go. It's sticky on the back, as you can see. It's got a different backing on this one, because on this one it's, as you can see, brown paper, and I can use that as well. This one's slightly different. It's got a white backing to it, but that's not a problem. It was an extra bonus to have that backing on that one. And again, this is made of the same stuff, just with English text on it, so it'll be lovely for collaging, for hinges on pages to the junk journals that we make, and also you can stamp on these, as I've said before. If you use archival ink, you could use distress ink, but archival ink is pretty foolproof, isn't it? And permanent, so it's great to use that. So I will be stamping on that as well, and I can see this one is going to be my go-to, like that one. I really do. And on goes my hairband to prove that it's mine. It's not going anywhere, and I'll save this piece. So these are my goodies, everybody. Thank you for letting me share them with you. As I say, I'll pop all the information in the description box down below, and I'll let you join me in a week or two, in a day or two, when I've had a play with these and I start doing my journaling. And maybe, I don't know, if you get the bug too, you'll want to join me. If nothing else, it'll be good practice for me with my collaging, because I find that the more I collage, the easier I find it to do, and the more I enjoy it. And as you know, I really do love doing it. So it'll be fun to do nothing but collage and maybe put in a few quotes or wise words in here, but have this purely as my collage practice book. So thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.